Hello, I'm Terry with Terry Hound Associates. Today I'm touring one of the properties to be included in our next online auction. This property is located at 154 Bomar Line in Cowpens, South Carolina. This is a block building. It's divided into two parts, and it was last used as a, I'll call it a social club. It's on about a ½ acre of land, and right across the street is a lot that goes with it that's landlocked. This building is all block. It needs a roof, and some of the sheetrock's been damaged inside. One of my ideas about this building, if permitted here in Cowpens, you'll have to check with them, this might make a good duplex. Or you could turn it to a single family home. It does have two half baths in it. So it's got a lot of potential here to make some money, and there might be room. It's on a ½ acre of land. Might be possible you can check into that if you could add another structure or possibly a mobile home or something along that line for additional income. But we're going to go inside and look at it. It sells as is, and you just be the judge. Okay, as we walk up to the building, and before we go inside, that door needs to be replaced. But I just wanted to mention that the block looks like somebody put a rock front on it, and some of them have fallen off. So if you want to stucco those back on there, that's fine. Give it that look, or just leave it like it is. And one other thing I want to point out, there's a new survey on this property, and this back left-hand corner encroaches on the neighbor over here next door. I tried to talk to the neighbor. I understand he was in a car accident, and he passed away, so I didn't get a chance to talk to anybody about that. But anyway, at one time they had a well out here, but I was told there's city water, and you can verify that with Cowpens and see what they say, but they told us there was out on this street. But that left-hand corner encroaches on the neighbor. Even though he's got a fence up and all, his property actually comes over this way a little bit. And way back on the back, they tell me there's a pond, but I hadn't seen it. All right, let's head inside, see what we're dealing with. All right, if you'll remember, I told you that it was used as a social club, and they had a bar area over here, and apparently they had some tables. I wouldn't doubt they didn't have some pool tables in here at one time, but the roof is leaked, and you know, it doesn't look like it's going to fall in or anything, but I think somebody needs to go and get out here and get a roof on it, because some of the sheetrock has been damaged and fallen. The floor needs a little repair in a couple places. It looks like back there on the corner of that bar, it might be a little low, so you might have to jack that up and work on it a little bit. But I was thinking you could put a duplex in this side. I hadn't measured it. You could put one unit in this side, one unit in the other. You might have to expand the bathrooms a little bit, but there's plenty of room to do that. You could expand this wall right here. This is a bath on the right. Now this is where the floor sinks in a little bit, and I think if you get that bar out of here, and it'll jack right up and level up. But anyway, this is one of the baths, and it could probably be expanded. I probably should have brought my light in, but I didn't. And this is another bath right here next to it, and it could be expanded the other way, because right around this corner is a little room. So it could come this way and still have room for the door, and you can move the walls around anywhere you want to in this building. I imagine it's a free span, but you look at it when you come out here. All right, this back room is not quite as bad as the front room on the ceiling part. There's one place over there in the corner, and the floor seems to be pretty steady back here too. But if you see my idea of a possible duplex, if permitted, or this will be a big single family residence, or you may just use it for what it has been used for. I'm not sure what's permitted here in Cowpens to do, but you know, it's an opportunity to buy a building at an absolute auction. You're going to set the price, what you pay for it, and it will be sold regardless of what it brings. But it's going to need a little work, a little ingenuity. Use your brain and try to think up a few things. Here's a shot up in there. Just doesn't look that bad. I mean, this building was built with the right kind of timbers and all. It looked like a tongue and groove, possibly roof. All right, we'll walk outside and look around out there. Okay, I'm back in front of the building and we'll walk along the side. And, you know, like I said, it needs a roof on it. Looks like at one time it was extended, the building. You can tell by the seam in the block. Needs a front door. It's going to need a back door. You can see the plumbing that they've put in for the baths, and they put in plastic, so I imagine one time the copper got missing. And this is where the air conditioning unit was. It's gone, but it extends on over there. There's that big high hill is a railroad track, and it extends over to that railroad track almost, I think. Look at your survey. House next door, nobody lives in it. It doesn't appear. This is the back. But, you know, a good solid block building. So it has that part's already done for you. But you're gonna have to fix that roof. And this is a corner that encroaches a little bit on the neighbor. And that was the well. But they were using it, is what I was told up to a couple years ago, maybe. All right, you get the idea here. I think this has a lot of opportunity for somebody to do real well. But it will be sold regardless of price. Okay, we'll wrap up this tour and move along. Okay, that's going to about wrap us up here at 154 Bomar line. I believe you see that there is some potential here. You're going to have to put a roof on it and fix the sheetrock inside. It could, I guess it could still be a social club, or you could possibly, like I said earlier, if permitted, use it maybe for a duplex or a single family residence. But when you got a block building, that's pretty solid to start with, and it seems to be in, that part seems to be in pretty good shape. It already has some plumbing in it for baths, and at one time it had air conditioning, but somebody, you know, noticed on the video that they took that unit. All right, we're gonna move along to some more properties. Before I do, I want to remind you, this is an online only auction. All biddings on the internet. We will not be here at the premises to take your bid. You can come out and look at it during the inspection time, see how you feel about it. This video just kind of give you an idea of what you'll find when you get here. All right, and read your contract package. There's a lot of information in that package that'll help you understand the process, answer a lot of your questions. If after that time you need some additional information, give us a call. We're glad to help you. We'll walk you through any step of the process of how to bid on it, how to close, how to take possession of the property. You want to be the winning bidder, you need to know what you're doing. All right, before I leave, one last time, online only auction at terryhowell.com. We'll see you there.